What up, Dokkanners? In this little down period that we have on Global, I wanted to take this opportunity to make a video talking about the power levels update. If you guys remember, about a month and a half, not really a month and a half, more like a month and a week ago, we received the My Data update, which basically gave us the opportunity to share our power levels, our Dokkan account synopses, with our friends and have a little bit of friendly competition. This sort of added a very indirect, unofficial PvP element into the game if you were interested. Basically, what you're looking at here is the synopsis of your entire account. It shows your rank, it shows your name, it shows your favorite picture or your profile picture, if you will, a title up at the top, and then your Dokkan account power level in those bright yellow numbers. This Dokkan account power level is basically a reflection of those four metrics right there. Hidden potential nodes activated, link skills max level, stages cleared, and Dokkan awakened characters. So when this update dropped, a lot of people were talking about their power levels, comparing it with their friends, and that is something that I liked. Even though some people didn't really care for it in terms of the competitive aspect, it was a nice little moment for everyone in the Dokkan community to have a new icebreaker talk, or an icebreaker topic to have when discussing Dokkan accounts. Because, you know, when you're talking to somebody about your account, how much do you play, you know, what do you do here, what do you do there, oftentimes people will say whatever they've done, and then it's kind of hard to gauge whether the player's a whale or super into the game or not really. This sort of gives a little bit more clear of an insight into just how dedicated certain players are when it comes to, you know, link leveling, doing a bunch of Dokkan event grinds and all that stuff. This will actually help show all that. And plus, we have the subpage now, which shows you a full breakdown of the characters that you use, the stages that are cleared, and I believe, oh no, that's it. Just the stages that are cleared and then the battles participated. So yeah, it's a nice little window into seeing how dedicated or how not so dedicated certain players are, which could help also influence the type of people you have on your friends list. Because if you also want to have like-minded casual individuals, then you probably want to go for people with lower power levels than higher. Now, why am I making this video? I am making this video because now that it's been a month or so since this update dropped, I wanted to give you guys an opportunity to show off how much your power level has increased. Just like in the Dragon Ball sagas, all the various arcs, various heroes of ours have increased power levels over time. So in that same light, I want to give you guys an opportunity to show off your increased power levels or your unchanged power levels in the comments. I do want to point out a couple people, obviously, since I'm on Global and since I am a global content creator, there are a couple of people that I have had my eyes on in terms of power levels. The number one option is obviously Goresh, right? Goresh is the rival on this channel, and we want to see if we were even able to keep pace with that guy. Because when we first started this, I believe I had around 2 million. I had the rundown, which I will load up in a second. I think I had around like 2 million, and if I remember correctly, I think I was like almost 1,000 or 1,000,000 power levels below Goresh, or maybe like 800,000 or something like that. I remember that I was, you know, not as powerful as Goresh, which obviously he's a whale. He plays this game a lot. He has a ton of link level units, so it made a lot of sense that his power level would be higher. But the big surprise that I didn't unfortunately do in my video was take a look at some of my other friend units. I really wish I did, because I was also ahead of Mas Ningen. You will know him as the Super Battle Road King. I expected that guy to have a ton more max link level units than I did. And if you guys can't tell, the link level units are the most important metric here, because each maxed out link level gives you 1,000 points to your power level. So I was under the impression that Mas Ningen would also be far higher than my power level, but I was very surprised to find that that wasn't the case. Now, obviously, the reason for that is because with the auto update that dropped during the version Z update, I have been link leveling like crazy. In fact, let me show you just how much I've been doing. At the start of the version Z update, which was in, what, February? I had 150 max link level units. It is now the middle of April. I have over double that. I have 311 max link level units, which is approximately, what, a fifth of the entire box that I have, with a good like 10% of them just being extra copies of units. I'm actually doing pretty well for myself. At this rate, I will probably end up maxing out all the units maybe in like a year. Maybe in like a year? Probably in like a year, I should be able to catch up to the entire inventory of units that I have, which would be really something. That also includes SRs, free-to-play N units, and all that stuff. But if I can actually get to that point, that would be a major gaming accomplishment of mine. That is way past my current gaming achievement, which is in Falsebound Kingdom, getting every single character and unit onto the same compatibility sphere. That is the most ridiculous gaming feat I've ever done, this could easily transcend that if I actually max out every single unit. So like I said, we are going to be comparing power levels, so feel free to compare yours with mine in terms of where you were on the first video as opposed to this one. I will link that video in the description so you guys can go see that. But now let's do the rundown. So here is the rundown for my power level compared to my contemporaries. Unfortunately, I don't have too many. You guys have seen some of my stat breakdown videos. I didn't have as much data this time around, so apologies. For the next one, if I do a couple more of these, I'll probably try to, put together more pieces of data so that we can see more. But okay, so I had just over 2 million at the start, and now I am at 2,646,000. So that's about a 600k power level increase. So about 500,000 there. And for Ningen, he finally eclipsed 2 million, and he is now at 2.1 million when he was before at 1.9. And Goresh, I couldn't remember Goresh's power level. I really think that it was something around 2.8 or 2.7, because it had to have been at least 800,000 higher than mine. But he has not been doing a whole lot recently. Granted, he is very busy. He is getting ready to move, so I will give him that. But the fact that his power level is at 2.8 million when mine is at 2.6, folks, you might be seeing a new global Dokkan King in terms of the power level very soon. Because at the rate that I'm going, I will be eclipsing Goresh in approximately 1 month. Because every month I have increased my power level by about 1/3 300,000. So I'm looking pretty good. Now, how are you guys doing? Let me actually go through some of my friends here and let me see if we can find a few. I don't know if I can do this without doxing everybody's friend ID. Okay, I don't think it actually shows the friend ID, does it? It doesn't. Okay. So let me actually go through a few people. I know that there are a couple of you guys who are pretty insane. So let me give some honorable shout outs to some of you guys who are just ridiculous in the power levels department. Let's see. Magikarp. Anybody who's 999, you know is for real. So Magikarp with 4.9 million power level. That is ridiculous. And I think that's the highest in my friends list. Let me see who else we got here. Let's see. Kook is at 942. Okay, clearly not someone who's been working on those links. Kev Links 10. In the name, it says that this person's been working on links. 1.9 million. Okay. Where is... Okay, D. Simons, does he work on his links? 2.26. Okay. So he's got a higher power level than Ningen. Where is... Okay, we got Chilla. 1.39 million. Oh, here's a level 999. This should be good. 2.0. Where are all the crazy people? I know that we got Magikarp, and I know that we got my boy Derek. Where is he? Actually, Gonzo. He's been working on his links too, I think. No, he's not. Y'all are letting me down right now. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Oh, okay, Kensei. Yeah, Kensei's been working out. He's got 2.9 million. Very good. There we go, Derek. All right, what is he at? Ooh, he's at 4.95. And then Magikarp is at 4.98. So we got a real dead heat going on here between two of the bigger global tryhards, which I love to see. So if you guys have some crazy power levels yourselves, feel free to share them in the comments and show us how much you guys have changed over the past couple of months. With the arrival of the auto mode on the link level update, a lot of people have really shifted into high gear in terms of how much they play this game. So for those people who actually have a similar sort of outlook on the game now, feel free to share your power levels. And even if you don't play a whole lot, feel free to share those in the comments. I'd love to see from you guys what you are capable of. And you know what? Maybe we'll make this a recurring segment. We'll do this once in a while, maybe once every month or two, so we can see how much people have changed. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments how you guys have been faring in the power level game. Have you been doing a lot of link level grinding? Have you been doing a lot of the hidden potential node opening? Or have you guys just not been doing anything at all and have a very low power level? In fact, if you guys have a power level below 100,000, I would love to know. So let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it! I think I just slurred. Thanks again, stay tuned, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly. I definitely did slur. Make sure you let YouTube know. You let YouTube know. Oh, I should have ended the video.